My name is Sprite, and this is my Minecraft account. This is my name, this is what I look like, except a couple of months ago, that wasn't the case, because I was hacked. Look, this won't be a typical video for me, but I just thought now was a good time to tell the story about what all happened, and hopefully turn this situation into a positive by giving everyone some tips on how not to get hacked. Let's jump into it. Alright, let's start with the background. My Minecraft account has a lot of meaning to me, just like I'm sure yours does too. I made this account 13 years ago when I was still in elementary school. Played countless hours on PvP servers with friends I'll probably never talk to again, and even made Minecraft videos on some early SMPs. It's been through a whole lot, and it's a big part of my life. Now, over the years, it's become more and more of a target for hackers, and sometimes people will try to gain access to my account through sketchy links or social engineering. But why is that? Like, why do they even care about my account specifically? Well, it's because of capes. It's weird to say, but I have one of the rarest Minecraft accounts in the world, since I was fortunate enough to go to Minecon. And this isn't something I'd normally bring up, but since it's so relevant to the story, I kind of have to. I'm used to having a Minecon cape in my account, but I sometimes forget that less than 1% of accounts even have a Minecon cape, and I'm fortunate enough to have 3. So that's why I'm a big target for these hackers. Alright, so that's all the background out of the way. What actually happened though? Well, there's only so much I know, and what I'm uncertain about, I'm gonna leave out, but I'll try my best to explain the situation regardless. A couple of months ago, I tried to log into Minecraft, only for it to say the Microsoft account no longer exists. So naturally, I was kind of freaking out, because I've never seen this error before. But then I hopped on Discord, and that's when my heart sank. Multiple people were sending me messages saying that a random person was trying to sell my account, so I knew I needed to go through Microsoft in some way to try to get it back. And in the back of my mind, I was confident it would be an easy process. I had been using this account for 13 years. I have videos, screenshots, emails, my IP address, whatever they need to verify my identity. So it couldn't take that long, right? Right? My first attempt was with the Microsoft support hotline, and every call went something like this.
Hi, thanks for calling Microsoft.
Please let me talk to a real person. No, please don't hang up. I want to talk to a real They hung up. Everything is automated. So every time I would ask to speak with a real person, it would hang up. Anytime I would tell it my account was stolen, it would refer me to some useless article about account safety. I wanted to see if there was a quick solution because identity theft is serious. Who knows what the attacker could be doing with my account? Anyway, I finally submitted a ticket online with any little bits of info I had, and for several weeks, I just waited on the slim chance that Microsoft could or would even want to help. I waited and waited, sent them follow-up messages that to me sounded very professional, but probably sounded more like begging for this account to be saved. And this time, a couple weird things happened. I officially learned that my account had been sold to someone, so the skin was changed to this. Cool. And even weirder, the person who bought the account reached out to me through my public email you can find on my YouTube channel. Essentially, he asked me not to talk to Microsoft because the account was likely to be locked. And a couple things here. If my account of 13 years gets hacked, I'm going to do everything I humanly can to get it back. The best option for me to do is to see what Microsoft can do. You know what the next best thing would be? Getting it locked so no one else profits off the stolen account. One really good piece of news though, the person who hacked the account and the buyer weren't actually able to change my name. Because a few days before all this went down, I had actually changed my name from Sprite to Spritey. So it's a small win, but it just means that my name history is not as messed up. So a couple more weeks go by and I'm kind of losing all hope. I've heard so many stories of people losing their accounts, and they're told there's no way of recovery, and they gotta rebuy Minecraft. So I was kind of expecting a response like that. But it finally happened, I got a response, and I got it back. Let's go! Woo! Let's go! So this video would have gone very differently if I hadn't gotten it back. I got a new email, I got a new password for the account, and everything is back the way it should be. A side note, when I needed to log in for the first time on the new email, it said, player in the bottom right for a few seconds. I thought it wanted me to make a new Java account and I was going to be so frustrated again. I half expected having to go through Microsoft for several weeks again, and that would have been terrible. But then my name showed up and everything was where it should be. Now let's turn this huge mess into a positive. Here are a few ways how not to get hacked. First, turn on two-factor authentication. This makes it way harder for an attack to happen. Make a complex password and change it regularly. I'm not saying change it every day, but at least once a year is going to help you a lot in the long run. Lastly, don't trust online strangers. You probably heard this a million times, but they could send suspicious links or try to gain your trust and eventually steal your info. I want to end this video on a positive note. There were some amazing people that helped me through this process, and I truly don't know if I would have got my account back without their help. Unfortunately, there are some bad actors out there, but the Minecraft community has some amazing people as well. Just always be skeptical of who you're talking to. Like I said before, this isn't a typical video I'd make, but if you want to check out my other content, there will be links on the screen. And if you want to support me, consider subscribing. Man, it's so good to be back.